Okay, well, I want to do some journal entries. 3 easy steps. 3 easy steps. First, we're going to answer 3 questions. I'll tell you what those questions are in just a minute. So we answer those 3 questions to help us analyze a transaction. Then we're going to code. Step 2 was to code our analysis in our debit and credit language. So we know assets are up with debits, liabilities and equities are up with credits. So we remember that. And then step 3, we're going to combine these debits and credits into an accounting sentence, a journal entry that's going to be listed in this journal as we go down chronologically. Step 1, we got 3 questions to answer. Step 2, okay, now let's code that in terms of debits and credits. Step 3, let's put those debits and credits into a sentence. And by the way, when we're doing this step 3, we're going to make sure that our debits equal our credits to make sure we've thought of everything. 3 steps, that's all it is. Okay, what are these mysterious 3 questions? Here's what they are. When we look at something to analyze what happened, we say, okay, first, what accounts were involved? Was there cash involved? Was there inventory involved? What was involved here? Second, which direction did things move? Did they go up? Did they go down? What went up? What went down? And third, what are the amounts? Okay, if it's cash, how much cash? $327? How much are we talking about? So just those 3 questions. What accounts are involved? Second, all right, which direction did they move, up or down? And third, what were the amounts? We're going to ask those same 3 questions over and over and over. Step 2, we're then going to code this in terms of debits and credits. For example, let's just remember with cash and asset, if we are talking about a cash going up, that's going to be shown with a debit on the left side. If we're talking about cash going down, we're going to show that with a credit. So we're just going to code it in what we now know very well as the debit and credit language. Remember, debit means left side, credit means right side. When we're talking about assets, debit means increase. When we're talking about liabilities, debits mean decrease. So just be careful that you remember what debit means, left side. Whether that's an increase or decrease depends upon the context. Yeah, let's make sure that we review this one more time. Assets are increases in assets are shown with debits on the left side of the page. Decreases in assets are shown with credits on the right side of the page. Increases in liabilities and equities are shown with credits on the right side of the page. Decreases are shown with debits. You say, wait, they're exactly opposite. Yeah, they are exactly opposite. These Italian geniuses who established this system realized if we did it like this, exactly opposite, then our debit and credit rule, debits always have to equal our credits, are going to make sure that our assets are always equal to our liabilities plus equity. So yeah, you haven't found out any secret. Assets and liabilities and equities are opposite of each other. That's part of the beautiful design here. Third step in making a journal entry is let's just take our analysis, the answer to the 3 questions. That's step 1. Step 2, we coded it in terms of debits and credits. Now let's just put it into an accounting sentence, an accounting statement, a journal entry. A journal entry is just accounting shorthand to summarize a transaction using the code language of debits and credits. Step 3. Boy, I'm getting excited to try this. All right, as long as we're going to do these journal entries, let's do them so they look pretty, okay? Let's do the format correctly. Let's not be sloppy here, okay? Each journal entry tells a story, and let's tell it neatly. It's told in this specific format. If you use this format, everybody's going to understand what you're doing. By tradition, we always list the debit first and the credit second. By the way, when we get to some more complex things, we can see that there might be several debits and several credits. The debits are always first. The credits are always second. We're going to indent the credits. And why do we do that? Well, because that represents, remember the T account here with debits on the left, credits on the right. So we're kind of indenting the credits a little bit. We're going to do the same thing with the numbers, and this is crucial right here. Make sure that you get the debit number in the debit column and the credit number in the credit column. Debits first, credits second. Credits are indented, both the title and the number, and then often we'll put a little brief explanation down here. But you and I don't need that brief explanation because we can tell what happened with the debits and the credits. We're going to practice that. It's going to be